Hello, everyone. It's Michael Sherman here. I recently got a haircut, so I'm not wearing my iconic mop top, unfortunately, but it'll be back in a couple of months. Uh, for now, I wanted to share a teaching game I had with Francis Meyer. He's a one-dime professional who plays in Japan. He was born in the USA and moved to Japan, and now he's a teacher at the International Osaka Go School. If you guys want to play a teaching game with him, or if you guys want to potentially face me on the board, uh, consider joining the Osaka Go School. I'll put a link in the description. For now, I just wanted to share my teaching game. I didn't take any handicap stones, but I did ask for a -30 komi to try and make the game as fair as it could be. And it was pretty fun and interesting. So if you guys want to watch the professional play against the intermediate player, uh, here it is. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the Osaka Go School. And I'm going to review our teaching game now. This game is the first game I played you, and you seem to be a very strong player. And I'm looking forward to reviewing your league games as well. And for this game, we did a reverse komi of 30 points, and you played very consistent. And I think you kept your lead until the yose. However, we mentioned this in the chatting room as well, but Go is very scary because one directional mistake can completely change the situation. And let's take a look at the game. So, so here, this tenuki is completely okay. I think now the AI recommends playing this connection first. Um, I think Tenuki is fine too, but AI thinks number 1 and 2 is a good exchange for black. But this is okay too. Cut. Mm, mm, mm. No problems so far. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So here, usually I think white should extend because this group is still weak, and you should move from your weak group. So white usually should extend, but I didn't because there's reverse komi, so I decided to play fast here. Mm. Pincer's good sense. Okay, so this is Joseki variation. So, okay. Yeah, I think that cut is a Joseki black. Could also play this, like this. And white would have to defend this cut. So white plays here. Then black plays the hane. Cut, Atari, then jump. And white plays this way. So this is also one variation. It's an exchange. White captures the 2 stones here, and the 3 stones are almost dead. So this is one Joseki too. The cut is okay too. Jump. Usually I think black saves this stone. Like this. Like that. In the game, you decided to sacrifice this, but I think it was kind of big to give away. Mm, 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 mm. So here again, probably block first. This is sensitive because there's this wedge. It's a snapback. So white has to answer and then jump. Hmm. This looks slightly better because, yeah, this move seems kind of painful. Now it's harder for black to come out. White gets a wall here. So this variation locally I think is good for white. And this move, let's see. So here I think black should just leave this as it is. And for now, the two stones cannot move, but there is some aji. Let's see, for example, oops. So yeah, for example, maybe later, black might be able to move. For example, if black gets some stones around here, there might be some kind of aji. But by making this exchange, now it kind of fixed white's bad aji. So we call that aji keshi, fixing white's bad aji. So this exchange was completely unnecessary, I think. And I think this move was a bit slow. Here, so black wants to attack this group. In order to attack, first what you need to do is prevent two eyes. So the direction to attack was from this side, I think. So this way, white would have to run to the center, and while doing that, black can expand this side and also this side as well. But yeah, once white gets this move and gets a base here, now it's kind of difficult to expand the moyo. Because once white is alive, white can do whatever what white wants. As long as you keep this group weak, white cannot, of course, make an invasion until this group is settled. So this move was a bit slow, I think. And white settles here. Extension. Locally, I think the jump is better because it can move faster to the center. But here, either this jump or also actually this area is kind of big. Because in this variation, this stone still has some strength. Black plays here, and if white tenukis, oops. Black can follow up this way. And this sente is locally pretty painful for white. So yeah, I think this kind of extension was pretty big. And attachment. That's also a big move too. So this is what happened in the game. I think locally the corner is big. So normal move, of course, would to be the double hane. That. But in this case, this knight's move looks like a very nice point after this variation. So here, I would either play this keima. This is kind of the vital point of both moyo, expanding this area and also reducing the top. Or again, this extension is also locally a huge point. So locally, I think this is a bit better for white. I think that was the wrong keima. Again, I think black should expand this side. So this corner is really strong, so you want to keep away from this side. This idea is going to be very important later on. And rather than expanding the left side, I think this area has more potential for black. So in this case, this knight's move was bigger than this one. So this is the move I was talking about, playing on the wrong direction and changing the situation. So as I mentioned, this group is so strong, and also this side is strong. This area is not very interesting. You should give this to white. And also by playing here, this is what happened. You created this weak group, which was a problem because while escaping, white was able to reduce. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. So while escaping this side, white was able to reduce this moyo. And white got this keima, which was really nice for white because white can attack this group and also reduce the center. So this attachment was the wrong direction. So where to play? Again, I think this keima is also still a nice point. What else can black do? Black could also maybe attach to this side and make both groups stronger to expand the moyo. For example, this kind of move. And there's still this kind of aim later. Tesuji for Yose. So I think this attachment was one option. Normal move probably would be this keima. So now white is trying a leading attack. Okay, threatening to cut. I think this was a good move, however. Probably a bad idea to answer this side. Because it only makes this side weaker. And also moving from this side is too honest because white can come out and reduce this side. So I think this move was a very good, excellent move. It's trying to connect this side to this side. So yeah. So totally, totally I think this was good for white. Because this attachment was heading towards a really bad direction. But after getting split, I think black fought well. And with the 30 points, I think black is still ahead. Oh, and this move... I thought black could block. Was there something here? This cut... black cannot play from this side because there's this Atari. If black plays this Atari? Does this work? This looks fine for black, and black can just play here. White descends, black can just push from the outside. Was there something from white? I think black could have blocked like this. There might have been something I don't see. But that move was pretty painful. It is getting really close. Oops. So in Yosei, you should consider tenuki against this kind of move. Because it's pretty painful to give away this move in sente. In some cases you should answer, but in this case probably tenuki and play here, I think was big. This is sente, but this move was, I think, pretty big. This side is alive, but for example, black can at least get this kind of move in sente, and yeah, maybe expand the center. 사가리네. Maybe this kind of move might have been better. Threatening to pull out this play here. If white answers, play here, and I think this looks much better. Yeah, in this shape, the correct move is the small knights, because when white plays here, this is sente for black. In this case, when you play the large knight, this ends up in gote for black. So here, and then let's see. I think black is still leading. This move was kind of big because this happens in the game, but there's this tetsuji. This and this is miai. So yeah, play this in sente, and sorry, kana. Yeah, this is a very close game. This point, I'm not sure. I have to study this more, but it should have been a pretty close game, I think. So, yeah. I think when white played here, I think the game reversed. So, a couple of mistakes in Yosei, but that's okay. We can study Yosei. I'm pretty sure Maeda Sensei will do a endgame lecture at some point, so look forward to that. Okay, so that was the game. You played really well. I didn't see so many huge mistakes. The biggest mistake was this move. Head towards the wrong direction where white is so strong on both sides. There's not much meaning in splitting two strong groups, so it's an area you want to stay away from. I think this Keima looks like a very nice point, so so yeah, I think this move, other than that, I think you played really well, and I am really looking forward to reviewing your other league games. I'm sure you will do really well. So okay, that was the game review, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can either talk to me on OGS, or you can send us a mail from our website. And so please don't hesitate asking questions. And I hope you enjoyed the game review. So I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.